Alright, hi everyone. Let's continue with our data structures and algorithm series. In our previous video, we implemented the get method for our linked list. And now we will implement the set method. This method will accept two things. One is index and the other one is a value. And that value will be used to update the item at the given index. Something like updating the value of a node at a given index. For example, let's say this is our given linked list and we want to update the value of item that is present at index 4 to 0. Now if we count the indexes 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. So this is the desired node whose value we want to update, right? Previously this node had value 4 and after updating it will become 0. That's it. That's your set method. Now while explaining the example, you already saw how I reached to the item that is present at the given index number by traversing over the linked list items, right? Because we do not have index numbers, unlike arrays, we have to traverse over the linked list items to reach to the desired item, right? Now let's see the pseudocode for set method and then we will implement it in JavaScript. So the first thing we need to take care of is the set method should accept two things. One is index and the other one is a value. And then we will use our get method that we implemented in our previous video to find the specific node that we want to update. This get method is doing nothing but the same thing that I explained here, that is traversing over the linked list and return the specific node that is present at the given index, right? And the third step will be if node is not found, then return false. If node is found, then set the value of that node and return true. That's all. Now let's try to implement this in our code sandbox. Cool. So this is the singly linked list we implemented in our previous videos. This is our get method that we are going to use today in our set method. So I will just add another method here called set that will accept an index number and a value. Right, now as per our pseudocode, we need to use our get method to find the specific node that is present at the given index. So I will just do here let node equals to. Now if I want to use the method from same class, I can access that by doing just this dot get, right? And then I have to pass the index number. Now if the node is found, then we have to update its value, right? So node dot value equals the value which we are accepting from the end user. Alright, and then we will simply return true. Right, if let's say we are not able to find the node at the given index, then we will return false. Simple, right? Now let's try to run this and see if it is working as expected or not. We already have a linked list here. Let me just show you in the console log. In our linked list, we have 4 items right now, that is 1, 2, 9 and 10, right? And these are their index numbers. Now let's say I want to update the value of item that is present at index number 3. For that what we need to do is simple list dot set and then I have to pass the index number with the value I want to update, that is 0. Now since I am already console logging my list here, let's see if it is updated or not. So the first item is 1 that is pointing to value 2 and 2 is pointing to 9 and 9 is now pointing to 0, which means our set method is working as expected. Simple, right? So that's all for this one. In the next video we will see how we can reverse the linked list. You must have done same thing with strings and arrays, right? There are questions on different coding platforms says reverse the given string. Same thing can be done with the singly linked list. So in the next video we will see how we can reverse the given singly linked list. Alright, that's all and thanks for watching.